Hello, everybody. My name is Sean Friesen. I am the franchisee with Expedia Cruises, Team Friesen. I'm joined by my right-hand lady, Donna Contango, Supplier Performance Manager out of Sudbury. And we want to thank you for joining us here tonight. We've got a fantastic 4-hour presentation. Actually, it's not going to be 4 hours. It's going to be about 30 minutes. We've got enough special deals that we could talk all night about it, but we're going to uh, talk about some of the best deals that we see for Black Friday, and we're gonna start right away. So I'm gonna talk about who are we first. Who is Expedia Cruises, Team Friesen, and so that's myself and my lovely wife. We have been in the travel industry for 17 years. Bought our first center in Thunder Bay in 2007. We now have 13 stores, 475 consultants from Kenora to North Bay and Windsor to Toronto. We will take care of over 30,000 passengers who will travel in 2024. We want to be your travel agent. We want to take care of you. We want to make your trips better. We want to help you create memories and fulfill dreams. That's what we're all about. Here's my storefront locations across the province. So we're Northern Ontario, Southwestern Ontario, and Barrie. I'm not sure if Barrie's north or central. And then we have 2 stores coming in early 2025, Orillia and St. Thomas. Why do you want to book with us? My team has traveled to all 7 continents. We are passionate travelers. We love traveling. Travel suppliers will never sell to you directly for less than what we can sell to you for. So don't ever think that direct they're going to give you a better deal. They're not going to. And our mission, like I said, we want to help you create memories, fulfill dreams. My team loves to travel. Here we are, checking out properties, checking out destinations, doing trainings. And we do this so that we can bring back to you the very, very best products possible. These are the partners that we are partnering with for this webinar tonight. And we're going to talk just a little bit about the brand, and then Dawn has selected just a couple of really great trips that she has seen, and some great pricing too. So let's start it with Celebrity. Celebrity has their Black Friday sale. This sale is on until December 9th. So we've got another week. 75% off the second guest if you pick a non-refundable deposit. 50% off the second guest with a refundable deposit. So if you're willing to lock in your deposit, make it non-refundable, there's an extra discount. This applies to sailings till spring of 2027, and there is additional savings of up to $800 per room based on 4 people in that room. Their brand new class of ship is the Edge class. It's actually not that new now, but the first ship came out in 2019, I believe. And just that next generation of ship, really, really neat. So Donna, I'm going to throw to you.
So tonight I picked out a couple of celebrities. So this was on the solstice. It's April 25th to May 4th. And of course, it's Hawaii to Vancouver. And I picked that because, as everybody knows, this is not something that is offered by Celebrity, only repositioning times, which is why it's April to May 4th. A lot of people might think, oh, April, I don't want to go to Hawaii. Honestly, it's a great time. I've been there in April. It's when all the baby whales are there. So you get some opportunity to see them. If you go whale watching in Maui, amazing. This one here, we do have a group on it. So you're looking at Aqua Class, which of course is that level up sort of a mini suite experience with your own dining room, starting at $31.01 a person. Or if you just want your veranda, you're okay with normal dining, enjoying all the dining rooms, starting at $25.51 per person. And of course, that does include the classic beverage package and Wi-Fi.
It's a great way to go to Hawaii. You get to see the islands, and then you get 5 relaxing days coming back into Vancouver. So great, great trip, very popular. We expect this space to sell out rather quickly.
And then Celebrity Apex, which of course is one of those new ships that you were showing, Sean, for November 15th, 7-night Eastern Caribbean. This one here does a little bit of everything: Key West, Bimini, Puerto Plata, Labadee. Great stops. Bimini is amazing in the Bahamas. Key West is always tons of fun. So Edge Stateroom with Infinite Veranda, they're starting at $21.11 per person. Great deal, because again, that includes your beverage package and your Wi-Fi. Can't beat that.
And this is sailing from Port Canaveral, which is pretty neat. Universal's building a brand new park in Orlando. So if you want to go check out the brand new park for a couple days, and then go on a cruise as well. So going from Celebrity to a family-friendly cruise line, Royal Caribbean, they have 60% off the second guest and kids sail free. Now, the kids sail free promotion, this is only on selected sailing, so it's not on Christmas week, Thanksgiving week, March break week, and it is capacity controlled. But a great deal, and we will work really, really hard to find you the best deal. And it's a great cruise line, the largest ship sailing, the most entertainment, the most stuff to do.
So the first choice is 8-night Southern Caribbean on Oasis of the Seas. We did talk about this last night again, but you know what? An amazing ship. There's a lot of different options in this class, but Oasis was the first one and has been redone, so just has everything you want on it. Of course, this one goes Fort Lauderdale return, and it is 8 nights, but you're going all the way down into Curacao and Aruba, so hitting some of that nice southern islands. Ocean view balcony starting at $21.49 per person. Again, FIT or the going rate $37.33 per person. So huge savings. Unfortunately, the kids sail free would be good in this opportunity, except not with our group. So we have to kind of look at that, but absolutely an amazing sailing. This is one of those ones when I've traveled with my children, it is cheaper for me to get 2 cabins in our group pricing and break us up than have 4 of us in one cabin, even with free, children sailing free. So an amazing price.
And really, you do get to that point eventually where you're done with sharing a room with your kids. I know from firsthand knowledge, and my daughter's sitting very close to me. So next one, Donna.
So this is Symphony of the Seas, same class as the Oasis, just a little tiny bit newer. Sailing November 2nd. This one is going out of Miami and is doing a 7-night Eastern Caribbean. So St. Martin, St. Thomas, and Nassau, Bahamas, everybody's favorite stops. Everybody in Sudbury, they all talk about going to St. Martin. Everybody has to go to the jewelry store. We have like our jeweler there. So that's like everybody's favorite stop. Ocean view balcony for this sailing starting at $16.98. That is phenomenal. When you think all your food's included and stuff, you can barely go to Toronto for a week and pay that price. So that's pretty awesome.
No kidding. And this is stopping in Coco Cay, which is also called Perfect Day, which has really redefined the cruise line private island. It has the water park, a big freshwater pool, lots of places to eat. It's just a slice of heaven for sure. Going from a family cruise line to a cruise line that does not allow kids under 18. Virgin Voyage, they have 50% off a sea terrace for 2, plus up to $400 in free drinks, or 139 Canadian per sailor per night.
So I picked an 11-night on the Scarlet Lady, and when Virgin Voyages first came out, if you're familiar with them, The biggest complaint I think was like, oh, there's only shorter cruises. So now that they have more ships sailing, they've added longer sailings. In fact, I was really surprised to see how many longer ones, even in the Caribbean, there's available for next year. This though is an amazing. I did this, well, similar Reykjavik last year, sailing, but going the other way. And Iceland is just an amazing opportunity to visit. And on the cruise, you get to see a little bit more than just the one place. So really cool itinerary going back in to Amsterdam. So the Sea Terrace lock-in rate. This is a balcony cabin. You're not getting to choose your cabin, so it may have an obstruction, but the pricing they're offering is even better than some of the inside cabins. So I did put it on here. 23, whoa, 23,
So
28, 63 a person. If it doesn't matter to you, you just want to have an outside space, then that's the way to go. If you do want to have a sea terrace, you want to pick where you are going to be on that ship, then it's starting at $37.44. Plus, you get that extra $100 bar tab for the cabin. And again, this is 11 nights, so still a really great deal. And if you start pricing out Iceland, wow, this is a good opportunity to visit Iceland and not have to worry about hotels.
And Donna, on that balcony, I can see something kind of funny suspended from the roof. Like, what is that?
So that is the famous, oh my God, I apologize, everybody. I'm sick. So hammock, jeepers, there, I lost the word for a
Hammock.
second. So this is not a normal hammock. In fact, I was on this in March. Last night I said to everybody, you know what? I whined so much after I got off that ship that my husband and kids bought me the same hammock with the stand for my deck. It's amazing. It's a very cool hammock that you can sit right in, put your feet out. You can kind of lay down, but it is not the one that takes up the whole balcony. So honestly, it's worth the Sea Terrace just for that.
Very good.
And this is out of San Juan. So this is San Juan, Barbados, and beyond. Really nice stops. I love going out of San Juan because you know what? You're in warm weather. Sometimes in Florida, March 1st, 8th, it should be warm, but you know what? We've all seen it get a little bit chilly. So we know San Juan is going to be in that high 20s, if not in the 30s. So again, March 1st to 8th, if you don't care, Sea Terrace lock-in rate 1481 per person, which is amazing. Balcony cabin, if you do want to pick it, is 2685 starting at per person for that double occupancy. And again, gives you that $100 bar tab for your trip. And you can see great stops there: Barbados, Martinique, St. Lucia, nice southern stops.
Yeah, that's the benefit of going out of San Juan is you can get more than just, St. Thomas and St. Martin. So let's talk about Globus. Globus is a great escorted motor coach vacation. And so they have some promos booking window from now until December 13th. They have 40 tours. You can save $1,350 per couple on 2025 tours. They have 140 tours that you can save $400 per couple on select tours. Booking from now till December 13th. This is for travel in 2025.
So I picked Portugal in depth, 11 days, Lisbon to Lisbon. Portugal is just a really hot new place to go. And if people come to us and are looking for cruises for next year, everything is pretty much sold out. So I thought, well, this is a great way to see it. Maybe if you wanted to get on a cruise, but you don't want to really wait another year or two, this is an opportunity, and it is a great price, $35.08 per person based on double occupancy. And it goes from June 5th to 15th. So, and this is a standard tour. There is some options if you prefer less people. It's called small tour options. They also are available. I just picked this one because it had such a great price.
Going from Globus to Cosmos. Cosmos is what's the right word? More of a touring on your own. They will provide you, the accommodations. They'll provide you some of the meals, but again, you have lots of free time to explore on your own. It's not as structured as the Globus part, would be. They have 40 tours, save up to $500 per couple.
And this one here that I picked out, 11 Days Mysteries of the Inca Empire. So something again, a little different going in. And this one here is a small group departure. So that's a great price for a small group departure. A lot of those tend to be a little bit more because again, you're putting way less people. This is May 22nd to June 1st, 1624 per person. So just an amazing opportunity. What a great way to see something. There's been different talk about some of those places, Machu Picchu and stuff, maybe not always being available or being able to go visit. So this is, a good opportunity.
No, for sure. Like Machu Picchu has to be on your bucket list for sure. Because yeah, it's just amazing. Moving to a river cruise, Avalon Waterways, the first of three river cruise companies we are featuring. Um, Avalon, you can receive prepaid gratuities for the cruise. Actually, they've got several promotions going on right now. They have a free panorama suite upgrade and free gratuities. They also have $299 air or save $13.50 per person on select river cruises. And then they have save $2,000 per couple and fly free from selected Canadian cities. These are not all combinable. We know, and we will find you the best rate and the best combinability for what you are looking for.
I thought I had to put this in. We've been showing river cruises and we're going to show more, but the one we have not shown is the Mekong. So this is the Mekong Discovery Southbound. This one starts $37.99 per person, again, based on double occupancy. This is August 14th to August 21st. This is Black Friday sale. As you can see, there's also a single fee waived. So if you are a solo traveler, this is a great opportunity. There is some of those dates. I have not, this is on the bucket list for myself. I know, Sean, you have done this, and I have not talked to anybody who's ever done Vietnam, Cambodia, and come back and said, yeah, it was okay. Everybody just raves about it and says how amazing it was. So I really wanted to make sure everybody knew that this was an option.
Yeah, what I loved about Vietnam, Cambodia was just, first of all, the people. The people are so gracious and kind and genuine. Um, the culture is so different. Ho Chi Minh City, 12 million people, 8 million motorcycles, and so crossing the street is quite the process. Let me tell you. But yeah, this has got to be down on your bucket list. The cruise itself is at 7 nights. You can do 3 or 4 nights pre-nights in Ho Chi Minh. You can go up to Hanoi for a pre or post. You also want to go up to um, Siem Reap to do Angkor Wat. So there's so much to see there, and this really should be on your bucket list. So going from Avalon to Riverside, this is right at the top end of the river cruise scale. They have save up to 35% off when booking a 7 night or more all-inclusive package. You need to book this by November 30th. We love this product so much that we actually had them host our top producer cruise back in September. And this is our gang there. It was an amazing cruise. The staff was gracious. The ship was beautiful. And I think I gained 10 pounds because their menus are set by a Michelin star chef. And it was truly amazing.
This one here I thought was just so unique. It's one day, like one date only, sorry. So this is 7 nights, Danube Capitals with Hungary National Day fireworks. So starting at $43.40 per person. This would be if you didn't want to have the all-inclusive. And again, not everybody feels they don't drink, maybe they've already done a lot of the excursions, so they don't want to do the basic excursions. They want to do their own thing. So that is an option. If you want the all-inclusive package, maybe it's your first time. This one here, the all-inclusive is starting at $59.15. And the date would be August 17th to 23rd. I see I didn't write that there. I guess I was just supposed to know that by heart. So again, this one here, all about, being in Hungary for their national day, and it'll be fireworks. And I had to put the pictures there on the side because down below, did this very similar cruise. And that picture down below is the drying chilies for the paprika. And everywhere you go, that's all you see. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my good, my husband, I think he came home with like, I don't know, about 2 pounds of different paprikas. So if you're a chef, you like to cook, it's a place to go.
Right on. Oceania. So going from river cruising to small ship cruising. Oceania, their smallest ship is 700 passengers. Their largest ship is 1,250 passengers. Their Black Friday promotion on 99 sailings, up to a 4-category upgrade. Plus, you can choose from unlimited wine, beer, and spirits, a shipboard credit of up to $1,000, or free or reduced airfare.
There we go. So this one here is sailing on the Marina, and it is a 16-night Reykjavik to Montreal, July 11th, 27th to 27th. This is similar to what I did last year. And so you can see you have multiple stops in Iceland. You have some stops in Greenland, Newfoundland, which I really enjoyed. And this is actually going into Montreal. So you're doing the St. Lawrence. This was an amazing opportunity. Last August when I did this, I stopped counting. I swear I seen over 1,000 icebergs. And that was why I really wanted to go. I'm like, oh, I really want to see an iceberg. By the end of it, it was just, there was icebergs everywhere, but I must have taken 1,000 pictures of them. Some of them were so huge. It was just phenomenal. It just made you feel very small, but beautiful, beautiful places. And I mean, really interesting people. And we got to go into a couple of different opportunity in Greenland to go into different plants and stuff. And you really see like going all the way back and how they're struggling to bring back some of their livelihood. And it was really amazing, really great experience.
Cool. And sailing into Quebec City, Old Town Quebec City, very, very cool. I think we have one more pick here for you.
Yes, this one is Rome to Istanbul. And again, you know what, going in Europe in a small ship, it is just the way to do it. You get so different, you get right in the port, even if you're in the same port, it's just a total different experience. Nice, we talked about last night, Rome, Barcelona, all of those are just amazing. And this one here goes from Rome to Istanbul, and you actually are spending a night on the ship. So if you're not comfortable maybe spending that extra time in Istanbul, you have the ship, you could do some tours with Oceania and then still fly home and feel very safe.
Yeah, for sure. And one of the neat ports is Taormina. Most of the larger ships go to Messina, which is about 90 minutes away, and then they will bus to Taormina to be able to visit it. Nobody wants to go to Messina. Everybody wants to go to Taormina. Here, we're saving you 3 hours round trip. You're right there. So, going from smaller ship to larger ship. Norwegian Cruise Line Black Friday offer is free prepaid gratuities on balconies or better, except on their 3 newest ships. Booked by November 30th.
So this is New Year's in the Caribbean. This is actually a hosted group by somebody in Sudbury, actually. So our BA balcony with the 4 perks is 25, 30, 37 Canadian per person. Because this is a group, that price we would have to add in the gratuities. The going rate, though, is substantially more. So you would still, it's a savings of over $600 a person. So even with the gratuities, you're still saving a lot of money. And you can see it's a great itinerary. Punta Cana, Aruba, like the ABCs, Curacao, Bonaire, St. Lucia, amazing. And who doesn't want to be on a ship for New Year's?
Right on. Very cool. And no days at sea. It's port intensive, so very cool.
The next one is another hosted group, again out of Sudbury. That's just the ones I've seen. 7 night Canada, New England, August 29th. This has become really popular. We get a lot of people coming in. When I was in the center the last couple of years, people coming in saying, I really want to travel with my parents. Their health isn't that great. We don't want to go too far away. I mean, yes, you still have to worry about out of country insurance and out of province. However, you are really close to Canada. So a lot of people felt this was a good itinerary for them. So it is becoming really popular. This one is Boston round trip, but you can see you're doing Prince Edward Island, some Nova Scotia in there, Maine, going to Bar Harbor. I love Bar Harbor. It's one of my favorites. Just the food in Bar Harbor is awesome. So again, the balcony starting at 33.66, 38 per person for double. And this includes the unlimited open bar and the other perks as well. And this one here is another $650 savings per person in this group. So great prices.
Perfect. Let's move on to Colette. So Colette, again, escorted motor coach. They have 25% off all tours worldwide.
So this here is a spotlight on the French Riviera. So Colette offers, again, very similar, different styles of tours. So this one here, you're staying in Nice, but if you look, you can see some of the different areas you're going to visit. And we were in Nice this summer, actually, and it is just a really beautiful, beautiful place. The old part of Nice, just amazing, and the shore there, very deceiving. It looks like it's an amazing, beautiful beach, which it is. However, it's all stone, quite large stone. So interesting to get in and out of the water if you try to go swimming. But as you can see here, March 13th to 21st, and I was actually there March 13th this year, and people were swimming. So you know what? It's hard to tell. Sean was there after me and had very different weather. About 2 weeks later, I believe, Sean, you were there on Princess, and it was very chilly. So hopefully this would be a great time. Like I said, we had in the 20s last year. And you can see the price is great, $25.49 for a double occupancy. And again, this is a guaranteed departure. So even if 6 people, you're guaranteed to travel. They will not cancel it on you. And this next one, a 10-day Discovery Scotland, featuring the Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo. An amazing, everybody says you have to do this at least once in your life. So great pricing. This is again in August and a guaranteed departure. And you can see it's $35.69 per person based on double. And you can see all the different stops you do. Like, it's a great itinerary.
Yeah, the Royal Military Tattoo. We've had clients who travel the world, and they say that the excursion they've done to this event is the best that they've done worldwide. So for sure, very cool. Back to river cruising. We're going to feature Scenic. Scenic has a save 30% off on European river cruises, and this is over on December 4th.
So this is Gems of the Danube, 8 days, August 20th to 27th. This is Munich to Budapest, and of course, it doesn't sail out of Munich, but Scenic is all inclusive, so they do pick you up at the airport and bring you to the ship. The balcony suite starts at 6,400 Canadian per person, and everything's included. And you could look; it's a great, lots of great stops down the Danube. We've done this. I've personally done it a couple of times now. Need to do a different river. Sean, you've done it, I know, 5 or 6 times, I think now. But you know what? Vienna's amazing. I love Durenstein. That's one of my favorite, even though it's like just a little tiny village. You know what? Honestly, I could do it again and not be bored at all. So just a classic.
Very cool. And then we've got this really neat little yacht. Tell us about this Scenic yacht.
So now the picture down below really does show it. So this yacht actually is rated to go into the ice. So this is doing Antarctica. This one here is the Antarctica, South Georgia, and Falkland Islands. It's not for everybody because it's 23 days. And so not everybody has that much time. This is February 28th to March 22nd. And it does have a bit of a sticker shock at starting at 32,000 a person. However, this is a savings of 15,000 a person. So just phenomenal. It's the small ship experience. Going to Antarctica again, it's 23 days. If you just look at the itinerary, it's amazing. You get to see a little bit of everything. And of course, they're landing with the penguins, which I really would like to do. I understand they're a bit smelly, but whatever. That's okay. They're still cute.
And you will see some of the larger ships they will say that they are sailing to Antarctica, but they're not allowed to do shore excursions where you get to land on the continent. Only a certain size of ship, and the cruise lines are they can only bring 100 people at once onto the mainland. And so that's why these smaller yachts, they can make sure everybody gets on and then everybody gets off. And so it's just a really neat way to go. And this has got to be done on your bucket list as well. So going from scenic to Emerald, this is the lower cost version of scenic. They're part of the same company. They have 35% off select European river cruises.
So this one is Sensations of Lyon and Provence, July 19th to 26th. And so you know what? Again, we were always talking about the Danube, the Rhine. So this is going into France, just amazing. Of course, I would love that because I'm thinking of the wine, but that's just me. We all know that I like visit my wineries for sure. But great stops along the way. The panorama balcony suite starting at $49.15 per person. And Emerald is an amazing ship. It had beautiful, like the dining was great, has a pool in the back that it's nice. Don't know that well, in July, they would be able to open up the ceiling so you would have some nice fresh air in there. Again, even though it is, you can see it's like that cost effective, but still an amazing product. I got to do this in October.
And like their big brother, they have built a yacht as well.
So the difference with this yacht is it is not made for going into Antarctica. So it can't do those ice regions. It is still an amazing yacht though. And this one here they always say, you know what, again, that small ship in Europe. So this is that Riviera Rendezvous, September 27th to October 4th. Again, you're going into places that you don't always get to go into. Going into Saint Tropez, again, not everybody does that. Nice, you're actually going to be in Nice, not, the next town over where you have to take a train 2 stops. So a really great opportunity to see Europe, but a little bit differently compared to the large ships, especially if you've done the large ships before.
For sure. So, and finishing up with Carnival. So Carnival, for those of you that have never cruised before, Carnival carries more first-time cruisers than any other cruise line. And so if you are looking to try a cruise, this is a great place to start. They've got some Black Friday specials. We've got reduced deposits, save up to 40% off. They have a Thanksgiving small shipboard credit as well. And their newer ships are fantastic.
So this is actually one of Carnival's newer ship, the Carnival Vista. This was, I believe, out around 2019, because I know we got to go visit, and then after that, COVID came. So, but again, it wasn't really used for those 2 years. So beautiful ship. We're going to show here the 8-night Southern Caribbean. Again, really nice to get that Southern right down into Aruba and Curacao. You're doing the Celebration Key. And again, that's going to be one of their brand new stops coming up. Balcony cabin, $19.62 and 82 cents per person. If you are new to cruising, or maybe you like that all-inclusive and you're like, I don't want to have to worry about my drinks and my this, and I need Wi-Fi for work, we can absolutely get you an all-inclusive package. We can price it that way. That is not a problem. We work with Carnival to do that. More and more people, that's what they would prefer. And Christmas in the Caribbean, because we had to do New Year's already, we had to throw one in there for Christmas. So this is 7 Night Eastern Caribbean on Carnival Mardi Gras, which is also a fairly new ship. It hasn't been around all that long. Beautiful ship. I love the new paint jobs that all the ships have with Carnival now. I love the dark blue hulls. So this one's departing December 20th, leaving from Port Canaveral again. So again, you have that if you want to do a couple of days in Disney, you can, or Universal, or when you come back, you can if you want to do New Year's there. And you can see it's doing Nassau, Grand Turk, and Amber Cove, which is their own beach area, which is kind of nice so that when you're at Christmas, you're in the Nassau, you can get off the ship if you want, walk around, or you could just enjoy the ship as well.
No, fantastic. And yeah, great ship. Christmas Day in Nassau. This is like 4 great beach days. Celebration Key, that's a new perfect day for Carnival, and yeah, just a great itinerary. Yeah, so that's, briefly just some of our preferred partners for this year. These are our stores right across Ontario. These are the Team Friesen stores. And so if you are working with one of our consultants, reach out to them. There's the phone numbers down at the stores. If you're not currently working with us, there's a email right up top. Send us a note and we will connect you with a consultant. So we want to be your travel consultant. We want to help make your trips better. We want to help you and your family create memories together. And that's why we get up every day to do this. So thank you, Donna, for joining me. Always a pleasure. Thank you for joining us tonight. And have a great night, everybody. Take care.
Thank you. Good night.